So this is my seed setup, and I know it can appear like a mess, but I know where everything is and it's exactly how I need it to be right now. Now I haven't started a ton of seeds yet, just a few perennials that I'm just testing to see if starting them early makes sense, because a lot of my seeds I'm starting in the milk jugs, but you can't see the milk jugs because they're covered in snow. But I thought I would start some things inside just to see if they're farther along, by planting time than what's in the milk jugs. So we'll see. But yeah, so here's my setup. I've got quite a few grow lights. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I have this stand right here, which is 5. I have more grow lights in the living room if I need to add more later. But yeah, so I've got a bunch of different grow lights. None of them are really the same or from the same manufacturer. That's because I got most of these grow lights for free. And that I'll explain that in another video. So with that being said, I didn't really get a choice into which I received. I just got what was available at the time. But yeah, so far this one is my favorite, and I'm not using it quite yet. I want to use it when I plant this up here, and I'm going to plant this closer to like end of March, April area. I think that would be a good time for this one. And I want to do probably do some herbs in here and maybe some leafy things, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so here are the little milk cartons. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen these. I've been saving them from the kids' milks from lunches, and I've got quite a few, and I'm still going to be collecting those to use those. These are actually like, because I don't have a ton of these, I don't know if I want to buy any more. I don't know. We'll see. But because I don't have a ton of the cell trays, I think this is a great option. These little milk cartons, and just pot up like 2 or 3 seeds per carton, and then go from there. I might buy some more of those cells just in case, but I thought this will be a good little pot for a tomato plant to live in for a while, instead of a cell, which, a tomato will outgrow that really quickly. This, it'll have a little bit more room. I'm hoping to go from this to garden and not have to pot it up again. But yeah, so this is my stash. Got a lot of stuff up here. I'm still cleaning trays. I've got these pots clean. These are gonna have some of my bulbs when I'm ready to start those. Here are my bulbs from last year. I don't know if they're gonna do well. Some of them, at least last year when I was digging them up, like parts of them were rotted, like the elephant ears. I think I waited a little too long because there was quite a few of them that had some rotted area, but then the other half of it would be fine. So I kept them, but we'll see how they do. I'm definitely gonna get my caladiums started probably early February, just because they take so long to wake up. By the time midsummer, that's when they really started, like, okay, we've got a lot of foliage going here, but prior to that, they were just a leaf or two. They just really weren't awake. It took them a long time, several months. But yeah, so this is where I keep my soil, and I use Pro Mix in the red and black bag. That mix is good for seed starting, repotting plants, or doing your containers outside. It is the perfect soil mix in my opinion. Now if I want to use it for potted plants, I'll add in some things, but it is a really good base for soil, and I love it. I wish I had the package that I could show you the outside of it, but yeah. And I've got these orange juice bottles that I'm going to use for winter sowing, and I've got just a nice little collection going. These are some of the things I started. So this is a grass that I'm growing. Hopefully it will do what it's supposed to. It looks really scraggly right now. So I'm not too sure, but I do have some in the milk jugs outside that I will rely on if this doesn't work, or I'll try more seeds again. But yeah, these are little cacti that I started last fall. Just a little African violet hanging out. Got rosemary and lavender that are up, and these are just my little experiments. This isn't like, I'm not full blown like going at it yet. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a short little tour of the seed area and what's going on. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you in the next video. Bye.